when it comes to the red flags,
Yeah.
you say MTN now has 6 regulators?
Yeah, 6.
Yeah. How have these regulators responded to these red flags? I don't know if they have even responded.
Well, they haven't responded to me officially, but I know in the world of investment that when you have many regulators, regulators want you to comply. So you have costs, you will hire lawyers and everything. Then regulators want you to do more for the country. They will not think of your profit that much. For them, their docket is, now like the UCC's docket is, how do I reduce telecom costs to the citizens? Which is okay. But if you reduce further, there won't be money for investment. So you'll have an aging telecom. Yeah, you have an aging infrastructure, and services will go down. It is. You can say it's the same thing with government bodies. Uganda Telecom, which was Mango, had these licenses, but their costs were ridiculously low, to the extent that yes, they will sell you a service, but they won't have money to invest for a quality service sustained. So they technically collapsed. I don't know. I don't have any person with a 071. I never received calls from that.
I think they are for government agencies now or something.
Even they bypass them, they use others. But it is that. Now you'll have a regulator like NITA, they will require you to lay fiber or internet in Karamoja. Yeah, and not to speak bad of Karamoja, but you go put internet that would have been better used in Kampala. So you have like 4G internet in Karamoja used by 30 people. It doesn't make sense. And we saw it in banking. Stanbic closed branches, and right now within Kampala, almost every 5-kilometer radius, there is a Stanbic Bank branch because it makes most of its money in Kampala. So it is those are the things that regulators work on that can undercut your profit. So MTN is required to cover 90%. And I will say this, and I will say, me as a business person, sometimes regulation can be unfair. You tell MTN to cover 90%, but you as government, you're not building roads or providing services to grow these areas to provide effective demand to MTN. So that is the thing. Regulators make your cost of management high. They bring it high. So you have to fork out more.
Helping you in these areas also.
They can be helpful. They help manage, but sometimes those very things cut innovation. Fintech in the world is growing because regulation is playing catch up. It's like when you provide so many rules for someone, they can't innovate well or do much better. Yeah.
Tell us about you wrote about the NSSF Arm piece. Tell us about that. What did you mean by that? The NSSF Arm piece.
Okay, the NSSF Arm twist is it's titled the tantalizing pricing, because in finance you need a definite price. The bank won't tell you that you get this loan of 10 million at 10%, which is 1 million, and they tell you, but if you pay in February before Valentine's, we will cut the cost. You will pay 900, so you will save 100. These are like these are psychological pricing models, like we have in Kampala. Buy one pizza, get one free, so that they drive traffic. Or the airtime, buy a bundle at midnight, by 6 it's done. And from the business side, they call them deferred revenues. They are revenues you have not earned. But the NSSF Arm twist comes about this. NSSF, in the requirements, if NSSF wants to get the incentive shares of 10%, they have to invest 177 billion. So that is 177 out of 800 billion that the IPO is worth. So if NSSF wanted to invest 100 billion, they want to get 10%. If they invest 200, they will get 20 billion on top. But remember, this is shares, not cash. Yeah, it is shares. So that's why I said they fixed that price by arm twisting NSSF towards investing more than 177. Because NSSF will have to invest. It's a big investor. Even when MTN charges highly, this opportunity may not come again. Somehow it's understandable that they should invest because they are collecting almost 150 billion a month, in collections. So that's like a month and 1 week's collections. So the arm twist is to manage how much. And it's because from the telecom space, they know how their pricing drives habit. Yeah, they know if I want the youth, I give them a cheap band at midnight. By 6 it will be done. A guy who can buy a band at 1,000 will have to be sleeping so they go to work tomorrow. So it can only be the youth. So if you want NSSF to invest big in NSSF, put a limit of 177 billion if they want 10%. That is the 117 billion on top of that to get the incentive. Ugandans can get. So it is that psychology of pricing, providing this and that to create habit. Someone say you get this. We know people go for pizza on the day. You find lines. So it's what they have created, that arm twist.
I see.
Yeah, and it is easy. You can say this share is worth 180, but I can increase it and then claim then say I'm giving an incentive. So it is that you get the actual cost that you feel you want, then you top up, then you create a scenario where people put in more.
Because going back to the original
Because
price.
I think even the buy one pizza get one free, you have to buy a large one to get a medium.
Something like that.
Yeah, if you buy a medium, you get nothing.